Captain.
Anything wrong? The accommodations?
No. They appear quite interesting.
The cells are down below. This is the common room for those who wait.
Well, how long do they wait?
Some an hour, some a lifetime.
Do they all await the Inquisition?
Oh no, these are merely thieves, murderers! If you need anything, just shout! If you're able.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Oh, calm yourself. There's a remedy for everything but death.
That might be the very one we need.
Good morning, gentlemen, ladies. I regret being thrust upon you in this manner, and hope you will not find my company objectionable. In any case, I trust I shall not be among you long. The Inquisition...
Get out!
Wait, what's going on? Don't move it!
I really like that!
Noise, trouble, fights. Kill each other if you must, but for God's sake, do it quietly. Who are you, eh? Speak up!
Cervantes. Don Miguel de Cervantes.
A gentleman.
It has never saved me from going to bed hungry.
And that?
My servant. May I have the honor?
They call me the governor. What's your game?
My game?
Your specialty, man? Cut purse? Highwayman?
Oh, nothing so interesting. I am a poet.
They're putting men in prison for that?
No, not for that.
Oh, too bad. Well, let's get on with the trial.
Excuse me, what trial?
Yours, of course.
But what have I done?
We'll find something.
You don't seem to understand. I'll only be here a moment.
My dear sir, no one enters or leaves this prison without being tried by his fellow prisoners.
And if I'm found guilty?
Oh, you will be.
What sort of sentence?
We generally fine a prisoner all of his possessions.
All of them?
It's not practical to take more.
One moment! These things are my livelihood!
I thought you said you were a poet.
Of the theater!
It's false.
For costumes and properties. You see, I'm actually a playwright and an actor. These poor things cannot possibly be of any use to... Oh, please, not that, please! Not that.
Heavy. Valuable.
Only to me.
We might let you ransom it.
But I have no money.
How unfortunate. Paper.
Manuscript.
Still worthless.
Wait! You spoke of a trial. By your own word, I must be given a trial.
Oh, very well. I hereby declare this court in session. Now, what are you here for?
I am to appear before the Inquisition.
Heresy?
Not exactly. You see, I've been employed by the government as a tax collector.
Poet. Actor. Tax collector?
Well, a temporary thing to keep us from starvation.
How does a tax collector get into trouble with the Inquisition?
See, I made an assessment against the monastery of La Marced, and when they refused to pay, I issued a lien on the property.
You did what?
He foreclosed on a church.
But why are you here?
Well, someone had to tack the notice on the church door.
These two have empty rooms in their heads.
The law says treat everyone equally. We only obey the law.
Governor! If you don't mind, I should like to prosecute this case.
Why?
Let us say I dislike stupidity, especially when it masquerades as virtue. Miguel de Cervantes, I charge you with being an idealist, a bad poet and an honest man. How plead you?
Guilty.
Bravo! It is the judgment of this
Your
court.
Excellency, what about my defense?
But you just pleaded guilty.
Well, since I have admitted guilt, isn't the court required to hear me out?
For what purpose?
The jury may choose to be lenient.
He's trying to gain time.
Do you have scarcity of that?
Any urgent appointments?
It is true. I am guilty of these charges. But an idealist. I've never had the courage to believe in nothing. A bad poet, that comes a bit more painfully still.
Let's hear your defense.
Your Excellency, if you've no objection, I should like to present it in the manner I know best. In the form of a charade.
Charade?
An entertainment, if you will.
Entertainment.
At worst, it may beguile your time. And if any of you...
Governor, I should like to protest.
No. Let's hear him out.
Then, may I set the stage? I shall impersonate a man. Come, enter into my imagination and see him. His name, Alonso Quijana, a country squire. No longer young, bony, hollow-faced, eyes that burn with the fire of inner vision. Being retired, he has much time for books. He studies them from morn to night, and often through the night as well. And all he reads oppresses him, fills him with indignation at man's murderous ways toward man. He broods, and broods, and broods. And finally, from so much brooding, his brains dry up. He lays down the melancholy burden of sanity and conceives the strangest project ever imagined, to become a knight-errant and sally forth into the world to right all wrongs. No longer shall he be plain Alonso Quijana, but a dauntless knight known as Don Quixote de la Mancha. Hear me now, O thou bleak and unbearable world, thou art base and debauched as can be. Now a knight with his banners all bravely unfurled, now hurls down his gauntlet to thee. I, Don Quixote, the Lord of La Mancha, my destiny calls and I go. And though iron winds of fortune will carry me onward, oh, whithersoever they go, whithersoever they go, onward to glory I go.
I'm Sancho, yes, I'm Sancho, follow my master till the end. I'll tell all the world proudly, I'm his squire, I'm his friend.
Hear me, heathens and wizards and serpents of sin, for the dastardly doings are past. For a holy endeavor is now to begin, and virtue will triumph at last. How dost thou like adventuring?
Oh, marvelous, your grace. But it's peculiar to me, this great highway to glory looks exactly like the road to El Tobasso, where you can buy your chickens cheap.
For like beauty, my friend, 'tis all in the eyes of the beholder. Only wait, and thou shalt see amazing sights.
Oh, what kind?
Why, knights and nations, warlocks and wizards, a cavalcade of vast, unending armies.
They sound dangerous.
They are dangerous, but one there'll be who leads them, and he is most dangerous of all.
Well, who is he? Who?
The great enchanter. Beware him, Sancho, for his thoughts are cold, and his spirit shriveled. His eyes are like little machines, and when he walks, the earth is blighted. One day, we shall meet face to face, and on that day...
Well, I wouldn't get upset, your grace. As I always say, have patience and shuffle the cards.
Do you ever run out of proverbs?
No, your grace. I was born with a belly full of them.
Aha!
What is it?
How long since we sallied forth?
About 2 minutes.
How soon shall I engage in brave, unequal combat?
Combat.
Canst thou not see, there below, a monstrous giant of infamous repute?
What giant?
Oh, precious giant standing there! Avast! Avant! On guard! Beware!
No, your grace. I swear by my wife's little black mustache. That's no giant. It's only a windmill. Your grace! Your grace! Your grace! Your grace! Didn't I tell you? Didn't I say? That's a windmill.
The work of my enemy.
The enchanter?
At the last moment, he transformed that ogre into a windmill. Sancho, it comes to me
What, your grace?
how he was able to upset me. It is because I have never properly been dubbed a knight.
Oh, well, that's no problem. Just tell me how it's done, and I'll be glad to attend to it.
Well, thank you, my friend, but it may only be done by another knight.
That's a problem. I've never seen another knight.
Well, the lord of some castle would do, or the king, or even a duke.
Very well, your grace. I'll keep my eyes out for any kings or dukes as we go. By the way, does your grace know where we're going?
Wherever the road may lead. Aha!
What is it?
There!
Where?
Over there!
If your grace would just give me a hint.
There, in the distance, a castle.
Castle.
Rock-bound amidst the crags.
Crags.
And the banners, oh, the brave banners flaunting in the wind.
Anything on them?
Well, I see a cat crouching on a field pony, and beneath it the inscription, Meow. Undoubtedly the insignia of some great lord.
That's very good, your grace. Maybe this is where you can get yourself drubbed.
Dubbed. Blow thy bugle that a dwarf may mount the battlements and announce our coming.
But I don't see a castle. I do see something. Maybe it's an inn?
An inn.
We better pass it by, your grace. These roadside places are full of rough men and women.
Let us ride straight onward to the drawbridge of yon castle. There, thy vision may improve. And here's an example of how to the untrained eye one thing may seem to be another. To Sancho an inn, to Quixote a castle, and to any other man, whatever his mind may make of it. But for the sake of argument, let us grant Sancho his vision. A kindly innkeeper, his less kindly wives, rough men, muleteers, 15 miles on the road today, and in most particular, a woman called Aldonza.
Table or of your lousy heads? There, swine. Feed.
I brought you something.
Keep it till it grows up. Little dogs have big ideas.
Tonight,
Payment in advance?
Aldonza, sweetheart, come here.
Talk with your mouth, not with your hands.
I've got a nice thick bed of hay in the stable.
Good. Eat it.
You'd refuse Pedro.
Try me.
My mules are not this stubborn.
Fine. Make love to your mules.
I come for love. I come for love. I come to Aldonza for love.
One pair of arms is like another. I don't know why or who's to blame. I'll go with you or with your brother. It's all the same. It's all the same. This I have learned, that when the light's out, no man will burn with special flame. You'll prove to me before the night's out, you're all the same. You're all the same. So do not talk to me of love. I'm not a fool with starry eyes. Just put your money in my hand, and you will get what money buys. One pair of arms is like another. I don't know why or who's to blame. I'll go with you or with your brother. It's all the same. It's all the same. Oh, I have seen too many beds, but I have known too little rest, and I have loved too many men with hatred burning in my breast. I do not like you or your brother. I do not like the life I live, but I am me. I am Aldonza, and what I give, I choose. One pair of arms is like another. It's all the same. It's all the same. Payment before delivery?
She'll deliver.
Well, gentlemen, everything in order?
Did you feed the mules?
They're eating as well as you.
God forbid.
He jokes. It's well known that I set the finest table between Madrid and Malaga. My patrons have always...
What in the name of... It's the pig butcher. I wasn't expecting him till tomorrow.
Coming, Senor Butcher, coming!
Is the lord of the castle at hand? I say, is the Castellano here?
I am in charge of the place.
We waited, sir, for a dwarf to mount the battlements and announce our coming, but none appeared.
The dwarfs are all busy?
Noble lords and ladies, my master Don Quixote, knight-errant and defender of the right and pursuer of lofty undertakings, implores the boon of hospitality.
Well, sir, is it granted?
Absolutely. This inn, this castle, is open to everybody.
He is a madman.
Madmen are the children of God. Sir Knight, you must be hungry.
Aye, that I am.
There's food aplenty, and for your squire too. I'll just help him stable your animals.
Gentle knights, fair chatelaine, if there be any among you that require assistance, you have but to speak, and my good right arm is at your service. Whether it be a princess held for ransom, an army besieged and awaiting rescue, or merely a... Dear God, it is she, sweet lady, fair virgin. I dare not gaze full upon thy countenance, lest I be blinded by beauty. And I implore thee, speak once thy name.
Aldonza.
My lady jests.
Aldonza!
The name of the kitchen scullion, perhaps my lady serving
I
maid.
told you my name, now get out of my way.
Does my lady think to put me to the test? Oh, sweet sovereign of my captive heart, I shall not fail thee, for I know I have dreamed thee too long, never seen thee or touched thee, but known thee with all of my heart. Half a prayer, half a song, thou hast always been with me, though we have been always apart. Dulcinea, Dulcinea, I see heaven when I see thee, Dulcinea, and thy name is like a prayer an angel whispers, Dulcinea, Dulcinea. If I reach out to thee, do not tremble or shrink from my touch of thy hand on thy hair. Let my fingers but see thou art a woman alive and no phantom to fade in the air. Dulcinea, Dulcinea, I have sought thee, sung thee, dreamed thee, Dulcinea, and now I found thee, and the world shall know thy glory of Dulcinea, Dulcinea.
Come along, Senor Knight. I'll show you to your quarters.
Like a prayer an angel whispers.
Dulcinea, 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 Dulcinea. I have sought thee, sung thee, dreamed thee, Dulcinea. Now I found thee, and the world shall know thy glory. Dulcinea, Dulcinea.
For a defense.
But this is my defense.
The most curious I've ever heard.
But if it
The
entertains,
word is diverts. I believe that your purpose is to divert us from ours.
precisely. Now may I get on with it?
Continue your defense.
Imagine now the family our brave knight left behind. Not the lords and ladies and retainers of Don Quixote de la Mancha, but the simple womenfolk of a country squire known as Alonso Quijano. Imagine their shock as news of the master's madness reaches them. To Antonia, his niece, who is worried about its effect on her forthcoming marriage. To his housekeeper of many years, who is worried about even darker matters. To the local padre, who has known Alonso all of his life. And shortly, there will enter a character whose philosophy, I think, will appeal enormously to you. Anguished by the terrible situation, Alonso's niece and his housekeeper hurry to their neighborhood church. Sancho, may we have a church? Not unaware of what the neighbors may think, they seek out help and advice from the local padre. The padre! In spite of what the squire's madness may bring down upon her head, you may be sure she is only thinking of him.
to take and lock him up and throw away the key. But if I do, there is one thing that I swear would still be true. I'm only thinking of him. 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 Whatever I may do or say, I'm only thinking of him. In the very heart of me, there is Christian charity. I'm only thinking and worrying about him. Oh, I fear he's been too lonely, living years without a spouse. So when he returns, I fear I may have trouble in the house. Now they say he seeks a lady who his own true love shall be. God forbid that in his madness he should ever think it's me. If he should try, I'd surely die, and I will grimly guard my honor as I cry. I'm only thinking of him. I'm only thinking of him. I'm only thinking of
They're only thinking of him. They're only thinking of him. How saintly is their plaintive plea. They're only thinking of him. What a comfort to be sure that their motives are so pure as they go thinking and worrying about him.
And now, there enters on the scene a man of breeding, intelligence, logic, Bachelor of Science, graduate of the University of Salamanca. He is a man who carries his own self-importance as though afraid of breaking it.
I'm so sorry. You must crazy. What is getting I'm gonna hurt myself when
I'll be all stuff.
I had forgotten that family quarrels have a way of getting out of hand. With so much at stake in the game, let us rearrange the pieces. The Queen. Clever. The Castle. Formidable. The Bishop. Charmingly diagonal. And now, the problem of the night.
Samson!
Have you heard?
On my way here, I was informed by at least 10 people. My dear, your uncle is a laughingstock of the entire neighborhood. Padre, what do you know of this?
Only that the good Senor Quijana has been carried away by his imagination.
Senor Quijana has lost his mind. It is suffering from delusions.
Is there a difference?
Exactitude of meaning. I beg to remind you, Padre, that I am a doctor.
Oh, please don't argue. We must do something about him.
I'm a little more concerned about us.
What do you mean,
Our marriage, my dear. There's a certain embarrassment at having a madman in the family in the eyes of others.
Come, doctor.
I do not relish claiming a lunatic as an uncle.
The innocent must pay for the sins of the guilty.
Guilty of what? A gentle delusion?
How do you know it is gentle? By this time, who knows what violence he has committed? He was armed?
With sword and lance. Oh, Samson, I had hoped for so much for us. For you, really. Everything was to be for you. My uncle's house, his lands.
True, doctor. In time they would all be yours. After all, if one is to serve science, one must have the means.
Are you priest or pawnbroker?
What I meant was, consider the challenge.
Challenge?
To think What cleverness it would take to wean this man from madness, to turn him from his course, and persuade him to return home.
That is a challenge.
Yes, it is.
You can't have gotten far.
No more than a day's journey.
Get ready, Padre. We shall go after him. But as we go, there is one thing that I want the world to know.
I feel with pain that once again we now will hear a very often heard refrain.
I'm
only thinking of him.
Only thinking of him. Whatever they do or say, I'm only thinking of him.
In my body it's well known, there is not one selfish bone.
They're only thinking of him.
Let us now return to the inn, to the kitchen of the inn. Our kitchen ladies, if you please. Thank you. Oh, yesterday's onion stew, chicken tripes with peppers. Now then, as everyone knows, it is imperative that a knight should have a lady. For a knight without a lady is like a body without a soul. To whom would he dedicate his conquest? What vision sustains him as he sallies forth to do battle with ogres and giants? Don Quixote, having discovered his lady, sends his faithful squire to her with a missive.
Missive? What's a missive?
A sort of letter. The master ordered me to give it into only your hands.
Let's see it. I can't read.
Neither can I. But my master, foreseeing such a possibility, recited it to me so I could commit it to heart.
What made him think I couldn't read?
As my master explained it, noble women are so busy with their needlework, embroidering banners for their knights, that they don't have time for study.
But what's it say?
Most lovely sovereign and high-born lady,
Ha!
The heart of this, thy vassal knight, fames for thy favor.
Ha!
O fairest of the fair, purest of the pure, incomparable, Dulcinea.
That again, my name is Aldonza! Why?
I don't know. But let me tell you from experience, knights have their own language for everything. And it's better not to ask questions because it'll only get you into trouble. I beg thee grant that I may kiss the nethermost hem of thy garments.
Kiss my witch?
If you keep interrupting me, the whole thing's gonna be gone out of
But
my
what
hand.
does he want?
I'm getting to it. And send to me a token of thy fair esteem that I may carry as my standard into battle.
What kind of token?
He says generally it's a silken scarf.
Your master's a crack brain!
Oh no.
Oh yes!
Well, they say one madman makes 100, and love makes 1,000.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure.
Well, you're crazy too! What are you waiting for?
The token.
I'll give you the token. Here!
But my lady.
Don't you my lady me too, or I'll crack you like an egg! Wait a minute. Come here. Come here. Come here. Sit. Sit. Why do you follow him?
Oh, that's easy to explain. telling you. It's because...
Because...
Why?
I like him. I really like him. Tear out my fingernails one by one. I like him. I don't have a very good reason. Since I've been with him, coconuts have been in season. But there's nothing I can do. Chop me up for onion stew. Still I'll go to the sky, though I can't tell you why that I like him.
Doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's because you're not a squire.
All right, I'm not a squire. How does a squire squire?
Well, I ride behind him, and then he fights. And then I pick him up off the ground.
So what do you get out of it?
What do I get out of it? Why, already I've gotten...
You've got nothing. Why do you do it?
I like him. I really like him. Pluck me naked as a scalded chicken. Quack, quack. I like him. Don't ask me for why or wherefore. 'Cause I don't have a single good because or therefore. You can barbecue my nose. Make a giblet of my toes. Make me freeze, make me fry, make me sigh, make me cry. Still I'll yell to the sky, no I can't tell you why. That I like him.
Hey there, old hack little girl. Here's something to warm your heart and cover your bones. There you are. Eat. What's the matter? Not good enough? Just like people, you always want what the other one's got. It's the same as I get, maybe better. A fine pair. Just as crazy as your master. I'm sorry, I apologize. You've got no choice. Just do as you're told. But who can figure him out? Why does he do the things he does? Why does he do these things? Why does he march through that dream that he's in, covered with glory and rusty old tin? Why does he live in a world that can't be? And what does he want of me? What does he want of me? Why does he say the things he says? Why does he say these things? Sweet Dulcinea and missive and such, nethermost hem of thy garment I touch. No one can be what he wants me to be. Oh, what does he want of me? What does he want of me? Doesn't he know he'll be laughed at wherever he'll go? And why I'm not laughing myself, I don't know. Why does he want the things he wants? Why does he want these things? Why does he batter at walls that won't break? Why does he give when it's natural to take? Where does he see all the good he can see? And what does he want of me? What does he want of me?
cinnamon tree. Little bird, do you sing for me? Do you bring me word of one I know? Little bird, oh, little bird, I have to know. Little bird, beneath this tree, this cinnamon tree, we learn to love, we learn to cry, for here we met, and here we kissed, and here one cold and moonless night we said goodbye. Little bird, oh have pity on me. Little bird, bring her back to me now. Beneath the cinnamon tree, I have waited too long without a song. Little bird, please fly, please go. Little bird, and tell us so. Little bird, Good little bird. Here, what's this? It's a letter. That's a stupid worth of missive. Who reads? Send the horse!
Most lovely sovereign and highborn lady. It's a love letter.
It's a stupid joke.
And why so hot about it?
Has he touched your heart? Nobody touches my heart.
All those fine words.
Fine words?
He's a man, isn't he? He wants what every other man wants.
Aldonza.
Later, when I'm finished in the kitchen.
I shall not know what to say to him.
Well, then leave it to me.
He may not even know us.
I'm prepared for that contingency. Should he fail to recognize us?
Don Quixote de la Mancha. Is there a castle beleaguered by giants? An army besieged and awaiting rescue? A king who lies under enchantment? Why, what is this? My friends! You know us? But a man not know his friends, Dr. Carrasco, Padre Perez.
Ah, Senor Quijano.
I should prefer that you address me properly. I am Don Quixote, knight errant of La Mancha.
Senor Quijana,
Don Quixote.
there are no giants, no kings under enchantment, no castles, no knights. There have been no knights for over 300 years.
So learned, yet so misinformed.
These are facts.
Or facts are the enemy of the truth. Did she receive thee? Our most fortunate of squires. The token, what of the token? Godsilla, forgive me, I am overcome.
It's from his lady.
So there's a woman.
A lady! My lady, so simple. Her beauty is more than human. Her quality, perfection. She is the very meaning of woman. And all the meaning woman has to learn.
To each his Dulcinea.
Oh, I am a little barber and I go my merry way.
Someone of foolishness.
Just an ordinary traveler.
I
what he
can
wears upon
always
his head.
earn my pay.
Get me to a place of hiding.
Though your spirit is smooth as satin, you will need me soon, I know. For the Lord protects his barbers, and he makes the stubble grow. If I slip when I am shaving you and cut you to the quick, You can use me as a doctor, because I also heal the sick. Ah, with a beard of St. Anthony! I thought I had seen a knight before me in full armor. I know that's ridiculous, there aren't any knights. Forgive me, your worship. I thought I had been touched by the sun.
Thou wilt be touched by far worse if thou dost not speedily hand over that golden helmet.
Golden helmet? Oh, no. You see, but this is a shaving basin.
Shaving basin?
I must say, Your Grace, it does look like a shaving basin.
Yes, of course, but you see, I'm a barber. A barber. I ply my trade from village to village, and I was wearing to ward off the rays of the sun, so I could see how your lordship would make...
Silence! Does not know what this really is.
Shaving basin.
The golden helmet of Mambrino. When worn by one of noble heart, it renders him invulnerable to all wounds. Misbegotten knave, where didst thou steal it?
I didn't steal it,
Hand it over.
but it cost me half a crown.
Hand it over, or I
It
say.
is worth half a crown.
Thou golden helmet of Mambrino, thy deeds the world will not forget. Now Don Quixote de la Mancha will bring thee great glory yet. The golden helmet of Mambrino, there can be no hath like thee. Thee and I now, where I die now, will make golden history.
I can hear the cuckoo singing in the kookaberry tree. If he says that that's a helmet, I suggest that you agree. But he'll find it is not gold and will not make him bold and brave. Well, at least he'll find it useful if he ever needs a shave. That's true.
confession.
To me?
I would confess that I have never actually picked up the knife.
Oh, that's bad.
And yes, I am well qualified, my lord. I am brave, courteous, bold and generous, affable and patient.
Yes, that's the list.
Therefore, I will beg a little of thee.
Anything within reason.
I will hold vigil in the chapel of thy castle, and at dawn receive from thy hand the ennobling stroke of knighthood.
There's one difficulty. No chapel.
What?
That is, it's being repaired. But if you wouldn't mind holding your vigil someplace else?
Here in the courtyard, under the stars.
Fine. Tomorrow at sunrise I shall dub you a knight.
I thank thee.
Now will you have some supper?
Supper? Before a vigil? No, my lord. On this night, I must fast and compose my spirit.
I love you. And there is either the wisest madman or the maddest wise man in the world.
He is mad.
Well, in any case, we have failed.
Not necessarily. We know sickness. That's part of the cure.
The cure may not be worse than the disease. Reach his dulcinea, that he alone can name, to reach a secret hiding place where he can find the haunting face to light his secret flame. For with his dulcinea beside him so to stand, a man can do quite anything, outfly the bird upon the wing, hold moonlight in his hand. Yet if you build your life on dreams, it's prudent to recall a man with moonlight in his hand has nothing there at all. There is no Dulcinea. She's made of flame and air. But yet, how lovely life would seem if every man could weave a dream to keep him from despair. To reach his Dulcinea, though she is not but flame and
Now, I must consider how sages of the future will describe this historic night. Long after the sun had retired to its couch, darkening the gates and balconies of La Mancha, Don Quixote, with measured tread and lofty expression, held vigil in the courtyard of a mighty castle. Oh, maker of empty boasts. On this, of all nights to give way to vanity, nay, Don Quixote, take a deep breath of life, and consider how it should be lived. Call nothing thy own, except thy soul. Love not what thou art, but what thou may become. Do not pursue pleasure, for thou may have the misfortune to overtake it. Look always forward. In last year's nest, there are no birds this year. Be just to all men, be courteous to all women, and live in the vision for that one that great deeds are done. She is called Dulcinea.
Why do you call me that?
My lady,
Oh, get up from there, get up. Why do you call me by that name?
because it is thine.
My name is Aldonza.
I know thee, lady.
My name is Aldonza, and I think you know me not.
All my years I have known thee. Thy virtue, thy nobility of spirit.
Take another look.
Well, I have already seen thee in my heart.
Your heart doesn't know much about women.
Oh, it knows all, my lady. A woman is the very soul of a man. The radiance that lights his way. A woman is glory.
What do you want of me?
Nothing.
Liar!
Well, I can deserve that rebuke. I ask of my
Now we
reading
get to it.
that I may be allowed to serve her, that I may hold her in my heart, that I may dedicate each victory and come upon her in defeat. And if at last I give my life, well, I give it in the sacred name of Dulcinea.
I must go. Pedro is waiting. Why do you do these things?
What things?
These ridiculous. The things you do.
Well, I hope to add some measure of grace to the world.
The world's a dung heap and we are maggots that crawl on it.
Well, my lady knows better than my heart.
What's in my heart will get me halfway to hell. And you, Senor Don Quixote, you're going to take such a beating.
Well, whether I win or lose does not matter.
What does?
Only that I follow the quest.
That's the quest. What does that mean, quest?
It is the mission of each true knight. His duty, nay, his privilege. To dream the impossible dream. To fight the unbeatable foe. To bear with unbearable sorrow. To run where the brave cannot go. To right the unrightful wrong. To love till when chased from afar. To try when your arms are too weary. To reach the unreachable star. This is my quest. To follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right, without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will like peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this. That one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right, without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will like peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this. That one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove his last ounce of courage to reach the
Would you see me as I really am?
I see beauty, purity. I see the woman each man holds secret in his heart. Dulcinea.
Keep me waiting, will he?
I wasn't.
Ah, my lady, my princess, my little flower.
Monster!
Stand clear!
Thou would strike a woman?
Stand back or I'll break your empty head.
O heart of wit and powers of coke, now shall I chastise thee.
Oh, I warn you! Oh, I am killed! Muleteers to the rescue!
Come on! Come on! Don't get on to the right without me! Victory!
Victory!
What is this? All the noise. Oh. Oh. What dreadful thing.
A glorious thing.
Well, Sir Castellano, I will inform you that the right has triumphed.
Your Grace, are you hurt?
Not so true. A little weakness, temporary and of no.
Oh, he is hurt. What is it now? He is a madman, I knew it.
Fetch bandages. Hurry, Maria.
Poor warrior. Poor lunatic.
Go back to bed, Maria.
I told you what would happen.
Go to bed. He's coming around!
Might I always awake to such a vision?
Don't move.
I must say, Your Grace, you certainly did a job out here.
Whoa. We routed them, did we?
Ha! That bunch will be walking bow-legged for a week.
My lady, it is not seemly to gloat over the fallen.
Let them rot in hell.
Sir Knight, I am a tame and peaceful man, and I don't like to be inhospitable. But I must ask that you leave as soon as you are able.
I'm sorry to have offended the dignity of my castle, and I shall depart with dinner. Yeah, but first, I must remind thee of thy promise.
Promise?
True, it is not yet dawn, but I have kept vigil and proven myself in combat. Therefore, I would beg that thou do me knight.
Oh, certainly. Let's get it over with.
Wilt thou be good enough to fetch my sword? My lady, I cannot tell thee how joyful I am that this occasion should happen in thy presence.
Be careful now.
It is a solemn moment which heals my vocation.
Are you ready?
I am.
Very well then, kneel. Don Quixote de la Mancha, I hereby dub thee knight!
Your lordship,
Something the matter? Didn't I do it right?
if your lordship can make mention of some of the deeds I have done to earn this honor.
Of course. Don Quixote de la Mancha, having proved yourself this day in terrible and glorious combat, and by my authority as lord of this castle, I hereby dub thee knight!
Your lordship,
Something else?
it is customary to grant the knight an added name. If your lordship could devise such a name for me.
Hail, knight of the woeful county!
countenance, knight of the woeful countenance. Wherever you go, people will know of the glorious deeds of the knight of the woeful countenance. Farewell and good cheer, oh my great cavalier, ride on to glorious strife. I swear when you're gone, I'll remember you well for all of the rest of my life. Hail, knight of the woeful countenance, knight of the woeful countenance. Wherever you go, beast the foe, they quail the sight of the knight of the woeful countenance. Oh, valorous knight, go and fight for the right, and that will all villains thank me. But oh, what will happen to you? Thank God I will be there to see. Hail, knight of the woeful countenance, knight of the woeful countenance. Wherever you go, people will know of the glorious deeds of the knight of the woeful countenance. Now, Sir Knight, I am going to bed! And I suggest that you do the same.
Knight of the woeful countenance.
It's a beautiful name.
Come, Embrace, let's get you to bed.
Not yet. I owe something to my enemies.
That account's been paid.
No, my lady. I must raise them up and minister to their wounds.
What?
Nobility demands.
It does?
Yes, my lady. Therefore, I shall take thee.
No, you won't. I'll take them. I'll minister.
But, my lady.
They were my enemies too.
Oh, blessed one.
Come, Your Grace.
Blessed one. Blessed one.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm going to minister to your wounds.
You're going to what?
Nobility demands. You know, you poxy goat. Little bird, little bird, with the cinnamon. Little bird, sing for me. Do you bring me word of one I know? Little bird, I love her.
Sancho, how do I envy my enemies?
Envy?
To think They know the healing touch of my lady Dulcinea. Sancho, let this be proof to you. Nobility triumphs, virtue always prevails. In this moment of victory, do I confirm my knighthood in my oath. For all my life, this I do swear. To dream the impossible dream. To fight the unbeatable foe. To bear with unbearable sorrow. To run that sound.
The men of the Inquisition.
What does it mean?
We are coming to fetch someone. They'll hold him off, put the question to him. Next thing he knows, he's burning.
They're coming to me?
Very possible. Are you afraid, Cervantes? Where's your courage? Or is that your imagination too? No escape, Cervantes. This is happening. Not to your brave men of Mancha, but to you. Quick, Cervantes! Call upon him! Let him shield you! Let him save you! If you can, come back.
Better? Good. Now, continue your defense.
I might just rest for a moment.
This place, La Mancha. What is it like?
An empty place, great wide plains,
A desert.
a wasteland.
Which apparently grows lunatics.
I would say, rather men of illusion.
But it's the same. Why are you poets so fascinated with madmen?
I suppose we have much in common.
You both turn your backs on life.
We both select from life what pleases
A man
us.
must come to terms with life as it is.
My friend, I have lived nearly 50 years, and I have seen life as it is. Pain, misery, hunger, cruelty beyond belief. I've heard the singing from taverns, and the moans from ones of filth on the streets. I've been a soldier and seen my comrades fall in battle. And I most slowly under the lash in Africa. These were men who saw life as it is. Yet they died despairing. No glory, no gallant last words, only their eyes filled with confusion will bring the question, why? I do not think they asked why they were dying, but why they had lived. When life itself seems lunatic, who knows where madness lies? To seek treasure where there is only trash. Perhaps to be too practical is madness. And madness of all, to see life as it is and not as it ought to be. I am my Don Quixote, alone of La Mancha, destroyer of evil and mine. Now I march to the sound of the trumpets of glory forever to conquer or die.
I don't understand.
What, friend?
Why you're so cheerful? First you find your lady, and then you lose her.
Well, never lost.
Well, you ran off with those mule drivers.
Undoubtedly with some high purpose.
I worked with those low characters.
Sancho, Sancho. Always thine eyes see evil in preference to good.
There's no use blaming my eye. It doesn't make the world. It only sees it. Anyway, there's something my eye sees truly enough. Gypsies, Moors, let's make a white flag around them. They're scurvy libraries can't protect them.
There, thou hast fallen into the trap of the peasant mind again. Have I not told you that appearance is not reality? Never condemn before thou knowest. You see, a young innocent approaches. Charming, utterly charming.
But she's a troll, and he's nothing but her.
Have one with these foul suspicions, Sancho does not understand their language. These two are brother and sister, offspring of the noble African lord Sidi Ben Ali.
Brother and sister.
Sweet maiden, what wilt thou?
I think I know what you will.
Oh, she wishes me to feel the beating of her heart. And such is her innocence, she does not even know where it is.
Well, how many she has?
Much as I surmise, a most grievous tale.
What'd she say?
It seems the noble African lord, Sidi Ben Ali, has been taken captive, and even now lies in durance violent, deep in a dungeon not 5 leagues from here. And these, his faithful family and retainers, travel the countryside in hopes to raise a ransom. Sweet maiden, what wilt thou?
Don't pay tribute to her cause?
Would thou ignore a fellow knight in jeopardy? Here, sweet maiden, with all my heart. Shame on thee, Sancho! Shame on thee for a reluctant Christian! Shame on thee for a punctilious wretch! Shame on thee, Sancho, multiple shame! I knew it, Sancho, I knew thy heart was good. Oh, such is their gratitude! Let us join them!
Don't open the gate, okay? Don't let them in!
It's the pig butcher. Don't you remember? We expected him yesterday.
No. Don't open, okay? Okay.
Not again. This place is closed, but this castle has a
Thou
lot of
wouldst
business.
deny a sanctuary?
I hate you, but
And to light up by thy own hand.
it doesn't seem right.
Not by any rule of chivalry.
More muleteers, gypsies, Moors. They stole our money.
Have done, Sancho.
They stole our animals.
Must thou harp on it
They stole everything we had.
Why don't you declare a truce?
and allow wickedness to flourish?
I'm afraid wickedness wears a thick armor.
And for that thou wouldst have me stop trying? Nay, let a man be overthrown 10,000 times, and still must he rise again and do battle. The great enchanter may confuse the outcome, but the effort remains sublime.
Lies, madness, and lies.
Alphonse, what happened?
Ask him.
Maria! Maria!
I shall punish thee that did this crime.
Crime? You're the worst time of all, being born! For that you get punished your whole life.
Dulcinea!
Enough of that! Get yourself to a madhouse! Rave about nobility, where no one can hear you!
My lady!
I am not your lady. I am not any kind of a lady. I was spawned in a ditch by a mother who left me there naked and cold and too hungry to cry. I never blamed her. I'm sure she left hoping that I'd have the good sense to die. And of course, there's my father. I'm told that young ladies can point to their fathers with maidenly pride. Mine was a regiment here for an hour. I can't even tell you which side. So of course I became as befitted
and a virtue I somehow suspect that I lack. It's hard to remember those maidenly airs in a stable they flat on your back. Won't you look at me, look at me? God, won't you look at me? Look at the kitchen slut reeking of sweat, born on a dung heap to die on a dung heap, a strumpet many use and forget. If you feel that you see me not quite at my virginal best, cross my palm with a coin and I'll willingly show you the rest.
Thou art Dulcinea!
Take the cloud from your eyes and see me as I really am. You have shown me the sky, but what good is the sky to a creature who never knew better than crawl? Of all the cruel bastards who battered and battered me, you are the cruelest of all. Can't you see what your gentle insanities do to me? Rob me of anger and give me despair. Blows and abuse I can take and give back again. Tenderness I cannot bear. So please torture me now with your sweet dulcinea no more. I am no one, I am nothing, I'm only a tonta.
Now and forever, thou art my lady Dulcinea!
Is there one here calls himself Don Quixote de la Mancha? If there isn't, he be not afraid to look upon me. Stand forth!
I am Don Quixote, knight of the woeful countenance.
Now hear me, thou charlatan. Thou art no knight, but an aging fool. Thy pretense is a child's mockery, and thy principles dirt beneath my feet.
O false knight, discourteous, tell me thy name.
Thou shalt hear it in due course.
Then say why thou seekest me out.
Thou called upon me, Don Quixote. Thou revile me and threaten.
Great enchanter, behold at thy feet the cage of battle.
Master, no!
On what terms do we fight?
Choose thine own.
Very well. If thou art beaten, thy freedom is forfeit, and thou must obey my every command. And thy conditions?
If thou art still alive, thou shalt kneel and beg mercy of my lady Dulcinea.
And where shall I find this lady?
There she stands.
Thy lady is an alley cat.
Monster, defend thyself.
Hold! Thou asked my name, Don Quixote. Now I shall tell it. I am called the Knight of the Mirrors. Look, Don Quixote! Look in the mirror of reality, beholding as they truly are. Look, what dost thou see? A gallant knight, not but an aging fool. Look, dost thou see him? A madman dressed for a masquerade. Look, Don Quixote, see him as he truly is. See the clown. Drown, Don Quixote, drown, drown in the mirrors. Go deep, deep, the masquerade is ended. Confess, thy lady's in trollop as I dream the nightmare of a disordered mind.
I am Don Quixote, Knight of La Mancha. And my lady is Lady Dulcinea. I am Don Quixote, and my lady is my lady.
It is done.
Yes! It's Dr. Carrasco! It's only Santa Carrasco!
Forgive me, Senor Quijana. It was the only way.
Cervantes! Cervantes! Prepare to be summoned!
By whom?
The judges of the Inquisition!
But not yet. Good. You'll have time to finish your story.
But the story is finished.
What?
At least as far as I know it.
I don't think I liked the ending. And I don't think the jury liked it either. Miguel de Cervantes, I'm afraid you failed. It is the sentence of this court.
Oh, wait!
For what?
If I could have a little more time.
Oh, I'll grant it. But the Inquisition?
Just a few moments. Let me improvise.
I'm afraid he'll be in more need of my services than his. Where is he, I wonder? In what dark cavern of the mind?
According to recent...
Doctor, please.
Don't you think I did right?
Yes. There's the contradiction.
Oh, you again.
Tell him to go away.
What harm can he do?
Yes, it's all been done.
Your Reverence, could I talk to you? I'm afraid he won't hear you.
Well, then I won't say much.
And no mention of knight errantry.
Of course not. Does one mention the rope in the house of the hanged? Well, excuse me, Your Grace.
Your Grace.
Just a few words to lighten his heart.
A little gossip, a little chat, a little idle talk of this and that. I'll tell him all the troubles I have had, and since he doesn't hear, at least he won't feel bad. When I first got home, my wife Teresa beat me, but the blows so very lightly on my back. She kept missing every other stroke and crying from the heart. Now while I was gone, she gone and lost the knack. Oh, but don't worry, Your Grace, I hit her back. But she's a lot harder than I am, and you know what they say, whether the stone hits the pitcher or the pitcher hits the stone, it's going to be a bad day for the pitcher. So I have a bruise from here too. Oh, a little gossip, a little chat, a little idle talk of this and that. If no one listens, then it's just as well. At least I won't get caught in any lies I tell. Oh, I haven't bought a windmill in a fortnight, and the humble joys get duller every day. Why, when I'm asleep, a dragon with his fiery tongue, a wagon whispers, Sancho, won't you please come out and play?
That's enough now.
Why? What did I do?
I warned you.
I didn't do anything. It was only trying.
My friend,
Did Your Grace say something?
you're a fat little bag stuffed with problems.
Yes, Your Grace. As I was saying, my wife.
Oh, Uncle.
My dear. Good morning, Padre. Or is it evening?
Alonzo.
How do you feel, sir?
Not well, my friends.
Can you speak your name?
Does a man not know his name?
If you could just say it.
Alonso Quijano. Padre,
Here beside you.
I should like to make a will.
Of course.
Uncle.
I'm sorry, my dear. When I close my eyes, a pale horse beckons me.
Wow.
No, Uncle. You will get well.
Why should a man get well when he is dying? It would be such a waste of good health. Come closer, my friends. In my own sight, I dreamed so strangely. I dreamed that I thought that I was... Oh. No. I dare not tell you lest you think me mad.
Put them from your mind.
They are gone, my dear. Nor do I know what they meant. Padre,
Speak, my friend, and I shall write.
I, Alonso Quijano, with one foot in the stirrup and the agony of death already upon me,
Don't admit
do hereby make the following disposition of my estate, the bulk of which I bequeath to my beloved niece, Antonia Quijano, with the exception of certain personal bequests which are as follows.
What is it, Samson?
It's a slur from the air! Get out of here!
You touch me again!
Get out of here!
Before I see him!
Go quietly, Raul.
Let me!
Senor Quijano.
In my house there will be courtesy. Come closer, girl. Now then, what is it you want?
Don't you know me?
Should I?
I am Aldanza.
I'm sorry, I do not recall anyone of that name.
He knows. Please, my lord.
My lord? Why do you say my lord? I am not a lord.
You're my lord, Don Quixote.
Don Quixote. I'm sorry. I've been ill. It is possible I knew you once, but I do not remember. This way.
Please try and remember.
Is it so important?
Everything. My whole life. You spoke to me, and everything was different.
I spoke to you?
And you looked at me, and you called me by another name. Dulcinea, Dulcinea. Once you found a girl and called her Dulcinea. When you spoke the name, and angels seemed to whisper, Dulcinea, 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 Dulcinea. Would you please bring back the dream of Dulcinea? Would you please bring back the bright and shining glory of Dulcinea? Dulcinea.
I'm afraid I must insist.
Then perhaps it was not a dream.
You spoke of a dream and of a quest.
Quest?
How you might fight, and it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, just as long as you follow the quest.
The words, tell me the words.
To dream, the impossible dream, but they're your own words. To fight with the unbeatable foe, you must remember. To bear with unbearable sorrow, don't you remember? To run where the brave dare not go.
To right the irrightable wall.
Yes.
To love pure and chaste from afar.
Yes.
To try when your arms are too weary. To reach the unreachable shore. But this is not seemly, my lady. On thy knees to me.
My lord, you are not well.
Not well? What is sickness to the body of a knight errant? What matter wounds? For when he falls, he shall rise again. And woe to the wicked! Sancho!
Here, your grace!
My armor! My sword!
More misadventures?
Adventures, old friend! Oh, the trumpets of glory now call me to ride. Yes, I hear them, they calling to me. Now wherever I ride, I'd have a stone shack on my side, my squire and my lady shall be. I am Don Quixote, the Lord of La Mancha, my destiny calls and I go. And the wild winds of fortune will carry me onward, oh, whithersoever they go. Whithersoever they go. Onward to glory.
My lord! My name is Dulcinea.
Under authority of the Holy Office of the Inquisition, by reason of certain offenses committed against His Majesty's most Catholic Church, the following must make his presence known. Don Miguel de Cervantes.
A popular defendant I am. Summoned by one court before I've quite finished with another. Well, how says the jury?
I think I know what this contains. The history of your mad night. Plead as well there as you did here, and you may not burn.
I have no intention of burning. Shall we go, old friend? Coach.
Cervantes, I think Don Quixote is brother to Don Miguel.
God help us. We are both men of La Mancha.
To